today I'm going to show you my current foundation routine. It has recently changed because of the changing seasons. So my current routine consists of using the fake beauty blender that I have, the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation in the color 110 Ivory, and using the e.l.f. Complexion Perfection, aka Tone Perfector powder. So I'm going to do a demonstration of how I apply my foundation. So the first thing you do is you wet the beauty blender sponge. This one I got at Ross in the States for $4.99. It's called the Ultimate Makeup Blender. I don't know if all sponges are created equal. I've heard otherwise. I've heard that like nothing compares to the beauty blender, but I think this is pretty awesome for $5, and I don't see the point in spending $30 in Canada for a beauty blender when you can, you know, not spend nearly as much. So I'm gonna wet this and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've wet my sponge. So what I do is I run it under the sink and I kind of just like squish it in and out, and so it gets to be this big. I dry it off with a towel. So it's still just like a little bit damp, but not by much. So then what I do is I take my foundation and I pour a bit on my hand. Ooh, that is too much. So I took about this much, which might be too much, but we're gonna find out. Might actually be okay. And then I just kind of dab into a portion of it. And then, so it's gonna look like this on the beauty blender. And then I just apply it like this, just gently dabbing on the face. And I just love the finish that this gives off. It's so natural and light. Like, it gives me just the right amount of coverage, which for me is more of a light to medium coverage. I'd say more on the lighter side of things. But all I'm really looking for in a foundation is to get rid of redness for myself, because I usually end up kind of red around my T-zone. So that's basically what the purpose of my foundation is. And I just dip into my hand. Actually, the amount that I got was probably not even enough, but I think this will do. And always make sure to bring it down the neck a little bit. And then you can use kind of the finer tip if you wanted to get underneath that high, which I think I might do actually. Who else makes this kind of face when they have to do under eye stuff? And you can see that this takes no time at all to apply. It's so easy to use. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my big fluffy powder brush and my e.l.f. Complexion Perfection Tone Perfector, whatever it's called now. It's just the one that has the 4 different colors. And I'm just going to swipe that onto my face to set my foundation. I find that the Nearly Naked foundation definitely needs to be set, otherwise it remains too wet and dewy on my face. The kind of finish that I go for on my face would be like a demi matte, I suppose. So, and I find that using these two products together, it can achieve that look. Just the most natural look possible, essentially. Alright, and you're done. So, altogether, this is a very affordable foundation routine. I'd say the foundation can range between $8 and $12, maybe even more, like Shoppers. But I have to say I really enjoy this foundation. I love the Revlon foundations in general, actually. I've never tried the Color Stay, but I really want to, and I think I might after Christmas or so. This one's about, I want to say it's about half full still. So once this one's done, I'm going to pick up a Color Stay, I think. But I do really like this foundation, and I would totally recommend it for anyone for everyday use. And they come in, I don't know, like 10 different shades, so if there's one for you, definitely give it a chance. And the Beauty Blender, I mean, in Canada you might be able to find these at Winners or something like that. Or if you want to splurge on the Beauty Blender at Sephora, by all means. Maybe even Shoppers has something, or Walmart. It shouldn't be that hard to find in Canada as well, because knockoff beauty blenders seem to be quite the profitable market. So from this point you can do the rest of your makeup. I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit with my Essence Brow Designer in 04 Blonde. Sometimes I just find I have a mirror over here, so sometimes it's just easier to look over here. But anyways, now I'm going to film a haul video, so I will see you guys later. Bye!